Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon for October 21st, 2023, which host makes music 448 and Rampant Epsilon.
Hi.
We finally get to stop talking about something this week.
Yay.
Amongst other stuff. Before we get into the news and stuff, Johnny, what have you been playing the last couple weeks?
That's a fantastic question. I can't really think of anything else I've really played besides, the stuff that we've kind of done.
Honestly, same. I wanted to start back on Persona 5 Strikers like this past week, since I've got Fire Emblem 3 Hopes off my backlog list now, but I didn't get around to it. I think I've just went on the Marvel Snap a little bit every now and again. Went on to Honkai a little bit since they have a new character and stuff, and it's like, oh, I'll do some of the new content that's out and play it a little bit. Honestly, the most gaming thing I've done the last couple of days is watched a couple different people play Spider-Man, and I've watched a couple of people play Super Mario Wonder, and both look very good, which was to be expected.
I mean, Spider-Man 2's kind of had my attention more so than Wonder.
Fair. I feel like Wonder has more of my immediate attention because I can play that some point in the future. Spider-Man 2, I have to wait for them to actually go, hey, we were going to put this on PC. Then I'll be able to play it eventually. But everything I've seen from Spider-Man 2 looks good. Like, really good. Trying to think of anything to stand out that isn't something spoilery, which we can't really talk about for a couple weeks or so.
Fair.
I was just a little annoyed seeing a discussion of like, one of them's going to outsell the other, and I'm like, who cares? As long as they both make money and go over well, who cares? Where is the like Isabel and Doomslayer like memes for like these two games? Where's my Pete and Miles picking up Super Mario Wonder to go play co-op and stuff? And where's Mario Luigi picking up Spider-Man to go like do a challenge run by passing the controller back and forth?
The problem is going to come into really which one wound up having more hype kind of deal. Because chances are people are not going to get both or be able to play both. And I think that might be the only thing that actually can benefit, truthfully, both games.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it's weird to see something like that, and I'm kind of hoping that from both Sony and Nintendo's perspective, they look at it as a overall sales, like maybe everything to the end of the year for both games.
Yeah.
Instead of just, initially we sold this many copies. Because I think both games, as they get a couple of months on them, will wind up having their own time in the spotlight.
Yeah, because we're not even close to the Christmas season just yet. So a big chunk of sales for both of them is going to come right around then, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially Wonder, because I feel like so many parents are going to be like, oh, I'm going to pick up Wonder for my kids for Christmas if I haven't already picked it up for them. Granted, it's me more. This is another thing I've been annoyed by, but I just see a conversation of, oh, Otaro is in the wrong for how he wants to treat chemis in Gotchard because they are dangerous and stuff. And I'm like, guys, I feel like you're missing the point. Guys, please. I get really annoyed about it because it's another comparison. Some people are doing the comparisons with like AI and stuff, being like, oh, AI will go bad and it'll be all Terminator and stuff. And I'm like, missing the entire point of why that situation happens in the first place.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. Stop taking it literal. Otaro is right because he's treating the chemis like, something that's alive, which they are, and treating them with respect. That's what you're supposed to do. Because they're a metaphor, in this case, for pets. You're supposed to treat your pets with respect. If you treat them terribly, they will turn out terribly. I get very annoyed when I see things like that because it's also the conversation with 01 with Human Gears of like, oh, look at how bad the AIs are because they get hacked and stuff. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's not their fault they go bad. But that's just me being annoyed by a conversation I see and just like, Anyway, I really don't have anything else, unfortunately. I have been hoping that I would get a call back on a job this past week, and nope. Because why would I? So, shall we get to the news then?
I guess we shall.
All right. It's finally over, folks. Microsoft has finally acquired Activision Blizzard for $69 million. Or $69 billion. My bad.
Nice.
Yes. It is finally closed. The Activision Blizzard is a part of Microsoft. Bobby Kotick, the piece of shit that he is, will be here for the end of the year as CEO of Activision Blizzard, and then he's gone, supposedly. We'll see. They have said that Call of Duty and World of Warcraft are not going to come to Game Pass immediately. They're going to wait on to put those on there. Otherwise, they're going to try to work in a lot of the Activision Blizzard catalog to Game Pass eventually. It's not going to be immediate. So yeah, how does it feel that it's finally over?
Good, because then we ain't got to hear any more about this.
Fair. So I'm ready to move on. Shall we talk about Super Mario Wonder real quick?
I guess we shall.
So just before the game's release, people did some sniffing around on the demo that was at various kiosks and stuff, and were able to get to the credits and pretty much sniffed around all of the different voice actors and stuff until they finally landed on one of two actors. One of them confirmed that they weren't, and the other one confirmed that they were. Kevin Afghani is your new voice of Mario and Luigi in Super Mario Brothers Wonder. They actually have done some voice work for Moscow X of like DBZA and all that for a little mini series of his. Amongst some other like smaller credits, voice credits. They're a fairly new person to voice acting. And by new, I mean they haven't gotten a big role yet until now. So that's kind of cool. But any thoughts on our new voice actor?
No, because I haven't really heard him in action, so I don't know.
Neither have I, because all the people I've seen play Wonder have been playing not Mario. It's been Toadette and Daisy, so I have not seen a Martin. Next up, Hideki Kamiya has launched a YouTube channel and talked about his departure from Platinum. Unfortunately, it has been in vague terms. He's been non-specific outside of the fact of he is not going to work in the industry for a year due to non-compete clauses, essentially. So he's not making games for a year. So I will say again, if you're hoping for Project GT to exist, even if Kamiya was going to try to remake that at somewhere else, that can happen and start to happen for like a year. So bear that in mind. I guess nothing else really besides, hey, look, there's a Kamen Rider and an Ultraman statue in his little box of stuff from his desk. Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, then. Next up, on the back of all of the nonsense that Unity has went through, their current CEO, John Riccatello, is done. He's gone. So a new CEO is going to be, or temporary CEO is in place, and that is James N. Whitehurst. They're still looking for a permanent one, but yeah, I wonder why he left.
Almost
could be
as
any
if
reason.
That was his bad idea.
Yeah. So we'll see if Unity gets any better.
Doubt it.
Yeah. Next up, following the trend of, hey, talking about a current game, Insomniac has decided to talk about whether or not a Venom spinoff game will happen, since, you know, we got Miles coming off of the back of Marvel Spider-Man. What if we get another spinoff game? They have said that they will listen to fans. And they're going to ask themselves, what do fans really want? And that's about it. I guess, do you have any hard feelings about a Spider-Man game or a Venom game?
Not knowing how to fully gets resolved yet, no. Because it's one of those, depending on how they resolve that, maybe I could see that working.
Mm-hmm. I will say, we'll have a conversation about Spider-Man 2's plot in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Probably. Because all that is best left for then. And then last up in the news, because it's a short news week, folks. A dog will be speedrunning an NES game at GDQ. So the Shiba Inu Peanut Butter will be doing the NES title Gyromite in about 25 minutes. So this little fella's been given a custom controller and has been trained to use it. And he will be beating the game in about 25 minutes because why not? If we can beat games with dance pads, we can beat games with dogs. But this will be at the, believe this is for, this is for AGDQ 2024. I believe it's not the button I was hoping for. Well, it gets me close enough. I believe they've put out the list of games for AGDQ 2024, but they don't have a schedule out yet. Yeah. Any thoughts on a dog doing a speed run?
I mean, that'll be a change, that's for sure.
I am sad because there's no Air Bud video game, is there?
Not sure.
Google, help me out here. Is there an Air Bud video game? No. Damn it. I was hoping we'd bring this full circle and have him doing we could have a dog do an Air Bud video game as a speed run. But no, there is not. Kind of skimming through the 2024 list if you want to skim through it as well, see what's there. I feel like I know this Bugs Life game. Because I think that's a PS1 game. Arkham City, Bayonetta. I feel like most people, I feel like the Zangetsu run for Bloodstain's the main run. So I think that's the only thing I ever see for it speedrun wise. Ooh, Cassette Beast is getting a speedrun. That's cool. That's the Pokemon like that's on Game Pass at the moment. Chippendale Co-op, Dark Souls, the new Dead Space, DK64, no levels early, DKC 101, Doom 2016. Ooh, a bid war between Elden Ring and Sekiro. Uh, 5 pixel remaster. 15 Fire Emblem Awakening. Super Nintendo or SNES F-Zero. Ooh, co-op Goof Troop. Hang on. A 3 weapons, 2 players, 1 controller race? Okay. That's a mouthful and a half of a run. C co-op legendary. Hi, Skrullo is being very rude. Oh, it'll be easy, but it can be upgraded to legendary for an incentive. Infamous, Jack and Dexter, Kirby and Amazing Mirror co-op. Oh, it's the GBA Lego Bionicle. I was gonna be like, is it one of the console? Is it like one of the 2 console ones? Oh, Lost Judgment, Marble Madness, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Wii, Superstar Saga, Mega Man 3 and 8, and Serval, MGS2. Ooh, Dragon Race, 100%. NMG? I don't know what the NMG part is.
No major glitches.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was something specific to Metroid or if it was just a general thing.
That would be general.
Okay. Prime 2, Monkey Island 2. I'm sorry. Game Gear Ninja Gaiden? A Game Gear game? Okay. That might be the first time I've ever seen a Game Gear get run. Octopath Traveler 2, 1000 Year Door, Pikmin 4, Crystal Rando, Diamond and Pearl, RE2 remake, RE4 remake, Sekiro, which is the big war with Elden Ring. Oh, Satisfactory. Treasure Trove, Spectre of Torment. God damn it. Fucking Sneak King. Of course Sneak King is here. I saw, this was a few weeks back, but NoClip did a documentary on Sneak King. I was not ready for this documentary. I was not ready for them to talk about how they had to get in the actual Burger King mask and stuff to do like proper like motion capture and all that for it. And they were wearing it around in the office and stuff and having a ball with it. And the person who delivered it was like, "You weren't wearing it, right? Because this is like one of a kind. There's only one of, and you can't. You're not supposed to do that." And everyone had to go, "Yeah, we didn't do that at all. Nope, not at all." That documentary went places, and I wasn't ready. Let's see, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Origins Plus, SpongeBob, StarCraft Brood War, Star Fox 64, Mario 64, Drum Percent? Okay, so we're beating the game with a drum. So part of me was expecting it to be beating it with like the DK bongos. Mario 2, Mario Lost Levels, Mario Maker 2, Sunshine, Monkey Ball. Tasta's Super Metroid. Oh, 4-player Majora's Mask Relay. Ocarina. Oh, there's Tears. Bit of Splinter Cell, bit of Tunic, bit of Undertale. And that's a lot of the highlights. I guess anything else?
I didn't see anything that you didn't mention.
Okay. It looks like it's going to be a good show in January. But shall we hit releases?
I guess we shall.
All right, then. Coming out on the 23rd, SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Very Bad Dreams Do Not Fall Into Madness for PS5. On the 24th, City Skylines 2 for PS5. Ghost Runner 2 for PS5. The Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 for Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. On the 25th, Postal Brain Damage for PS4 and 5. Oh, I mentioned that because I think I was originally listening to or watching something that was talking about Postal. I forget from who. From somebody I follow. Let's see. On the 26th, Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord for PS5 and Oculus Quest, and Ghost Runner 2 for Series X and PlayStation 5. All right. The stupid thing. Hazy Oz New Moon Himitsukutsu volume, Iroha version, Karakun. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. It's 4 different versions of the same game coming out on Switch. For some reason, I don't know why there's 4 of them here. The quick Google told me it was some visual novel game. On the 27th, Alan Wake 2 for Series X and PlayStation 5. Disney Dreamlight Valley Cozy Edition for Switch. DreamWorks Trolls Remix Rescue for Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Hero Survival for Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Murder is Game Over for Switch. Star Trek Resurgence for Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5. Terminator Resistance Complete Edition for Series X, and then Werewolf the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest for PlayStation 4 and Switch.
Wolverine Apocalypse.
No. On the 30th, Resident Evil Village for iOS. On the 31st, Des Moines is Blob Retro Collection for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Ark Survival Ascended for Series X and PlayStation 5. Phasmophobia Early Access for Series X and PlayStation 5. Silent Hill Ascension for Android, iOS, and online browser. I think that's the first time we've had online browser as a platform in a list ever.
I mean, probably.
On November 1st, Alien Hominoid Invasion for Xbox One and Switch. This bed we made for PlayStation 5. Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventure Deluxe for Xbox One Series X and Switch. On the 2nd, Deadline 2 House for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4 and 5. Power Wash Simulator VR for Oculus. RoboCop Rogue City for Series X and PlayStation 5. Star Ocean: The Second Story R for PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. The Talos Principle 2 for Series X and PlayStation 5. On the 3rd, Broforce for PlayStation 4. DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Jumanji Wild Adventures for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. Microsoft Flight Simulator Dune for Series X. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The second half of the DLC, I believe, is coming out on the Switch. I didn't know that was already dated for November 3rd. Let me double check that. I didn't realize it was already dated. It shows how much I'm paying attention to DLC for Scarlet and Violet. I know they're moving into the showing off more of like the pre-evolved turtle from that DLC. Oh, it doesn't have a date. I guess it's a release for like a physical copy of it, like a code in a box kind of thing. Because they did that for the Sword and Shield DLC, didn't they?
I don't remember.
That might be what that is. So I was like, oh, wow, that's already dated already. Okay, that just flew under my radar. Nope. Let's see. Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventure Deluxe for Xbox One Series X, PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch. WarioWare Move It for Switch. Warcraft Rumble for Android and iOS. And that is it. Like I said, it is a short week, folks. It's mainly releases right now, folks. Not so much news. I guess anything else?
No.
All right, then. Tomorrow, it's another Archipelago seed. Hooray! Maybe the changes to Burnout I made will help.
Maybe the changes to Burnout will make it playable.
Yeah, that'd help. It'd help if I add logic.
Yeah. It usually does help.
But that's tomorrow. Next Thursday, we continue Project Cross Zone. Next Friday, we doing another seed or? Forgot what we decided on this.
Possibly if you're still in beta. If not, then I don't know.
Okay. So to check the schedule and see what we finally decide on for Friday. Saturday, we continue Kamen Rider Saber. Hooray! It'll be a fun time, probably. That is the week ahead, folks. So if you like what you see, and drop a follow, we'd appreciate it. Chipping away at Feel It Go at TGS Network on Mastodon.social. Gives you information, gives you updates when we go live. No, I stumbled over my words. Maybe. Do I sound fine? Discord? Ooh.
Well, the stream can hear you, but I can't.
Okay, that's weird.
Test.
Well, I'll at least finish out. Yeah, also at Teachers Unit on X. It's on Twitter. We'll give you updates on the live. The exclamation point Discord and chat is this one. Drop by, say hi. Whenever Tommy figures out the stream, we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Did you fix it? Apparently not. Oh no. But Tommy's having time to me to communicate. All right, Tommy's telling me to end the stream. So we're done here, folks. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.